I used to hear people saying they are great, or other people saying this man of God is a great man of God. I just want to rectify this. Everyone in the eyes of God is great. Your life is great. You yourself, you are great. It's just that there are people who are doing better than other people. If there are people who are doing great things than other people, and to do great things, it doesn't make you great to to everyone. Or I can say it doesn't give you a title of a great man of God, or you must be called a great man of God. I believe that in the eyes of God, everyone is equal. When you say a great man of God, then that means it's a man of God that is great. And to God, to God, we are all equal children of God. We are all equal. We are the same. There is no one who's greater than the other one. We are one. We are the same. Are you here? We are carrying the same spirit. We are carrying this Holy Spirit. That Holy Spirit is the same. Whether you prophesy, whether you are a prophet, or you can prophesy, or you lay hands, people get healed. Some they don't get healed. Some they preach the gospel. Some they got healed by just listening to you speaking or teaching or preaching. That power is from the Holy Spirit. That ability to do all that, it's from the Holy Spirit. It doesn't make you great. It makes God who is in you great. So this I just want to fix this thing that say that is all around the world. This is the great man of God. And when you look at the man of God in a village, he's doing good and he's doing great things, and because of he is not recognized in the village, or he is not recognized by many people, or he is not famous. He doesn't have this fame or wealth. To God, that person is great. Remember, there was a man called Lazarus. He was a poor man, and the rich man was eating in front of him, and he was picking the crumbs from the ground. He was eating leftovers, and the rich man was not there to help him. He was there, but not there to help him. But what happened to that man? When they die, both of them, when they die, the other one went to heaven, and the other one was in the lake of fire. And he suffered the heat of the fire of the lake. And the other one was in the hands, or in the chest of Abraham. You might be poor, yet you are a friend of God. To God, you are great. You might be rich. Again, if you are rich and you give to the poor, rich and you give to the poor, just like a man called this wonderful man in the Bible, who Job. Job, God blessed him a lot. God gave him everything, and he was good in the eyes of the Lord. He was good in the eyes of the Lord. People were eating and doing everything, and God demonstrated his faith, and God trusted him, even though he allowed the devil to come and eat and take everything that belongs to him. But Job never gave up. Even he was poor, Job, he honored God. Even he was rich, he praised and feared God. Even the time of famine, the time of hardship came to him, he never been moved by anything. So that is what we call a greatness in a man. So you are poor, you are rich, you are great, man. Don't ever say a great man of God is the man who is rich and doing all these miracles and signs and wonders. Yes, miracles and signs and wonders. Miracles and signs and wonders must be done. As Jesus said, you will do greater things. I'm not against the miracles, signs, and wealth of those men, but what I want to rectify to people, every man of God is great. Every man of God, even though he's in a village, he's preaching for 15 people every Sunday, 10 people every Sunday. His church is small. He's in a shack or he's in a hut. He's preaching outside, doesn't have even a shelter. That man of God is great because he's doing the great job. He's doing the great job in the eyes of God. In the eyes of people, he might be little. In the eyes of people, he might be underestimated. He must be looked down, but he is doing a great job. He's saving 15 souls. Do you know what happened in heaven when you save one soul? Do you know what happened in heaven when you save one soul? One soul. Jesus is clapping hands for you. And don't call that man of God. He's not a great man of God. Those are not great men of God. I know great men of God. We even call them generals. But those ones in the village, they go and experience the poverty. They know people are in hunger. They know people need water. They know people need food. And they cry out every night for a blessing to God because of they want to help. It's not that they don't want. It's not that they are lazy. There is no resources. I pray that God make me a millionaire and support the men of God in the village. Because I am also preaching in the village. I'm not speaking because of me preaching in the village. I speak because of we have to fix this thing of saying great men of God because of he's in a TV, because of he's in a radio station, because of he prophesied on a radio. In the village, they are men of God who prophesy, who deliver, because of they don't have a TV, a camera. It doesn't bring them low to the lowest level. They are high. They are anointed. They do miracles. The unseen miracles. You don't see those miracles because they don't have a camera. They don't have a channel, YouTube channel, because they don't have live streams. They don't have lights. They don't have cameras. They don't have a venue, even to fellowship. There are men of God that I know. They walk house to house. So when they heard that there is someone is sick, they go there. They deliver. So they take out the things. People are vomiting things. People got delivered. People got jobs. And people who get jobs through their prayers, they leave those men of God. And yet, we are not calling them great. They are great. They don't have cars. They walk. Sometimes they don't have food to eat. Sometimes the church doesn't compensate them so that they can at least have something on the table. People of God, there are great men of God in the village. There are great men of God in a village. I'm telling you, there are great, powerful people, powerful men of God who can pray for you and deliver you from evil. Who can pray for you and deliver you from attacks. They are patient. They can even come to your house and come and check on you. How are you doing? They are not going to pray for you in front of the cameras and they leave you in front of the cameras and they go. But I pray for them that also they may be seen by the world. But as long as Jesus sees them, even though the world doesn't see them, doesn't recognize them, as long as Jesus recognizes them, I give them applause. I clap hands for them. I've seen them. God bless you, children of God. You are great. You are great. You are great. Wherever you are great.